Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Big J Hits here. I'm on my way to my second interview with Apple Retail. My interview is at 10 a.m. Currently it's 9. I'm just going to get there about half hour early. Got crazy people driving, man. But yeah, so far, I'm a little nervous. But I'm just going to kind of take with me what I did in the first interview. A lot of smiling, that's for sure. Try to smile at every single question, nod your head agreement. Just be yourself, really. That's what I'm planning to do, just go in there. From what I understand, the second interview is kind of like a follow-up, just trying to check out who are you as an individual. Are you retail related? You don't necessarily need to be a techie. You don't need to be a geek. You don't need to be part of Geek Squad. You just need to be confident in your. You just need to be confident. Period. You just need to be able to approach people, be approachable, be very nice, kind. You don't make commission out of this job, so you're not really pushing sales. You're really here to educate the customers about the products that you sell. I know that Apple has a really intensive training program. It's very good, I've heard. So we'll see how this one goes. I'm really excited. I'll keep you guys updated afterwards. Alright, guys. Hey, what's going on, guys? Well, I just got out of my interview with Apple. I thought my interview was at 10, but I guess it was at 10:30. So I went and got some coffee real quick. And then I walked in the store, was met by a bunch of employees. They were kind of asking me if I was needing anything. And then manager came out, and she was real nice. So we sat down outside, had a little interview. She was kind of going over my experience, and actually she had my old resume. I didn't update it online. I brought my updated one with me, so I gave that to her. So she was asking me about my experience. I told her that I worked for Apple on Laguna repairing iPhones, and she was like, "Wow, that's a good job." I was like, "Yeah, it's definitely different from something that most people have done. I'm all messed up on my coffee. But yeah, anyways, skip all that. So she was just asking me about past experiences. Basically why I want to convert from the Apple warehouse over to the Apple retail store. So I just gave her my own answer. Just kind of smiling through the whole thing, definitely. And she was just giving me... She didn't ask me any scenarios, which was kind of surprising, to be honest with you. I was going in, maybe she'll give me some type of scenario about, hey, if a customer's unhappy, what would you do, this and that. But yeah. She did ask me if I was a previous Apple user before working for Apple. And I said, yes, we have an iMac at the house, Apple TV, Apple iPads. I have an iPhone. I have a mini iMac. I mean, we're Apple users. We love Apple. Apple's a great company. I love their products. I've always loved them. But yeah, she was just asking me basic questions, asking me what my availability is. I said Monday through Sunday, anytime. So we closed out the interview. It wasn't anything major. It's just going to be basic questions about who are you as an individual. She did have a red flag sort of on me, because in my resume, I've only been at jobs a short period of time, and I explained every job why. My jobs from 2008 to 2012 were through my high school. I'm only 20 years old. I go to Cristo Rey High School while I went there. So we had to work for our tuition at corporate work study program. And that's what I explained to those ones. And then right after I got hired at Subway, I was there for a year. I left to Hobby Lobby. The reason why I left there is because our hours went from 40 36 hours, down to 32, down to 24, down to 16. It just kept decreasing because the store location was really bad. It just wasn't working out. So I left there. I went to Lids. I was Lids assistant manager, and she was just asking me questions about that position. She was really interested in that one. She was asking me, as a leader, what did you do exactly? What was your objective? How did you motivate your team to succeed? You understand? Because I told her it was only part-time, because our sales weren't that great. Even though we were one of the better ones in California, we still were not getting that many hours because a manager always has to work 50 hours a week. And we have 5 employees, so you got to spread out 100 hours. I mean, you know. But yeah, so I told her everything that I did. Always group meetings. We had a little app that we would communicate through all the Lids in our location. So yeah, that went pretty well. Yeah, she asked me my availability, and I told her that I'm available anytime. She said in about a week I should be getting some type of communication, whether I'm getting going on with the process. She said you are definitely in competition with a bunch of individuals trying to get a job, and they're really, really good. I'm like, okay, definitely. I love the challenge. She said there were no full-time availability right now. There were just part-time jobs, and you know it's not a consistent schedule. So I was like, okay, that's no problem. I can work both jobs. I'm not really mad at that. So yeah, I'm trying to think what else. What other questions I asked? I asked what's the typical work day like, and I asked what about the training. The training, she said, was a 3-week program. Excuse me, 3-week program. It's pretty intensive. You're mostly spending about 2 weeks out of the retail store and 1 week in. The 2 weeks out is just to prepare you for what you're gonna go into, what's gonna happen. So yeah, she explained that and asked what positions were available. She said something about a family room, which is in the back repairing iPhones, which I currently do. So I said, yeah, definitely I'm interested in that position. Inventory specialist, Apple Genius, but I know they weren't hiring for that. So, but yeah, so far that's my retail interview number 2. I will keep you guys posted in about another week or so, maybe 2 weeks, because that's what happened last time. But yeah, I think I did pretty good on the interview. She seemed to like me a lot. Hopefully that my good vibes are coming off right now, because I'm really excited. I really want to work for Apple. But yeah, hopefully you guys got some insight on the process so far, what I'm going through. Rejection or not, I'm going to post a video. But yeah, definitely. I will keep you guys posted on that. Maybe seeing you another week. Alright guys, take care.